This is just so annoying. I mean, it happens all the time, right? You're in an ancient city in Minecraft 1.19, but you don't have a weapon and you don't have armor. But of course you have 3 wither skeleton skulls and 4 soul sand, because why wouldn't you? And you need a nether star right now. Well, don't worry. I've got a solution to this problem for you right here. Okay, I think that we can just summon a wither, and I think we might be able to get away with it. I think I might have found a solution to the conundrum here, okay? Whoa, wait, hold on just a second, Chardon. I think we might be getting a little ahead of ourselves here. Okay, first, we gotta teach the people about the new quality content clothing drop available right now at qualitycontent.com, linked in the description. You can get things like the t-shirt that I'm wearing that has a super swift deconstructed controller design on the back, or the joggers. Of course we've got the joggers. We've also got a pretty unique thing. It's a reversible tank top. So you've got the pink and orange on one side, but then you can flip the entire thing inside out, and then you get the blue design. It's like 2 tank tops in one. So check it out, limited time only, and then it's gone forever. Link in the description. Also, make sure to check out our other sponsor, the like button, because I think this is a useful video, as long as it's a feature and not a bug that is rendered useless in the next snapshot. We'll see. Anyway, you're wondering, wait a minute, how did I get all the reinforced deep slate to be configured the way it was for spawning the wither there? I thought that you couldn't even break and collect it in survival, and that is true. You cannot break, collect, and place, but you can move it, which again, not entirely sure if this is a bug or a feature. Hopefully it's a feature. So what I can do is I can place down a piston here, and turns out you can move the reinforced deep slate. So what you can do, is you just keep on placing pistons down in convenient locations, and eventually you're able to configure the reinforced deep slate into the 3x3x2 configuration that you can use in order to create this automatic wither slayer. Let's take it over into a super flat. Your goal is to create a 3x3x2 blocks high thing of deep slate. Only takes 18 of them. It's actually less than the entire bottom row of the thing. I'm not gonna go into detail as to how you push them all. There's no right answer, it's just a tedious process of placing a piston, pushing the thing. You've done sliding tile puzzles before. Anyway, this is your objective, right? After this is done, the rest is pretty easy and also not very new. Some of you may have done this before in the end, underneath the fountain. But this is the first time that you can actually do it in the overworld, which is pretty cool. All right, let's tutorial it up. Let me also just say, there's a whole range of ways that you can set this up. You could spawn the wither right now, just let it suffocate in here, hit it with your sword, or you can go full on AFK automation if you have a big supply of wither skeleton skulls. I'm just gonna set up the basic one at a time hands-free system. Okay, so let's start off by mining a little plus sign underneath the center of the deep slate. And then I feel like it's nice to have a chest that you put down in order to collect the nether star once it drops. Feed a hopper into that and then put a rail on top of the hopper. And the trick here is really, it's just entity cramming. So you're gonna need at least 24 minecarts if you're in survival. Creative makes our lives a little bit easier, but you make a bunch of them and put them down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 25, that's enough. You can be more precise if you're actually, using survival iron, but there you go. So next up, just surround the hopper with walls, or basically any block that fences should work too. You're just trying to prevent the minecarts from getting kicked back out once you've got this whole thing set up. So 3 sides with fences, and then you can actually just break the rail, let the carts settle into one place, and just don't nudge them out that way. Otherwise, you can just ride that thing off into the sunset. And then finally, just make a little piston setup right here. This is basically just gonna kick the soul sand into the center so that the wither spawns trapped inside the carts. And then just some redstone there. That's all. Very nice and easy. So now we should be able to get ourselves some soul sand, wither skeleton skulls. And again, this is a manual setup, manually placing down the soul sand and the wither skeleton skulls. But if you want to go crazy and you have a whole bunch of wither skeleton skulls, then you can do a whole automated system. There are other videos on that. Just, repurpose the end fountain for the reinforced deep slate, and the whole thing really just works the same way. So the wither is gonna start getting entity crammed because of the minecarts. It takes damage like pretty quickly, and It just wears it down. I think in one of the videos that I saw where someone did a whole automated system, in the end, it was like 90 withers an hour or something like that, which is a pretty good rate. Again, if you have a lot of wither skeleton skulls, which not everyone is going to have, but also might want to just play the whole wither fight safely and not have to do anything. There you go. Got yourself a nether star. Bring it back into the ancient city. All right, so there you have it, man. I'm really glad that we could solve this issue. You know, it's just way too often you end up down here in an ancient city and you just don't have any gear. It's weird how it always takes place, and for some reason you have the wither skeleton skulls. I don't know. It's a lot of noise. Fortunately, not a lot of skulk sensors nearby, so we're all good. No wardens to deal about. Just, you know, me and the wither taking a little selfie right here. Wardens can't hear a thing. No shriekers nearby. There we go. Awesome. And we got ourselves our nether star. Mission accomplished. Job well done. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you found it informative. Also, if the piston thing is unintentional, maybe this doesn't work in future versions of 1.19, but also, maybe there's a better way to harvest the ancient deep slate in future versions. You never know. So, we'll see. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for more update stuff in the future, and qualitycontent.com through the end of the week for swick new clothing. I'll see you next time.